Hello, good evening. Welcome to North West Tonight with Kelly Foran. Our top story. Tributes continue to pour in for the Liverpool player who was killed in a car crash in Spain. Also tonight. Tributes have continued to pour in for the Liverpool footballer Diogo Jota, who was killed in a car crash in Spain yesterday. His younger brother Andre also died. Current and former players like Mo Salah and Jordan Henderson have shared their grief, and hundreds of people have signed books of condolence. In a moment, we'll hear from our Merseyside reporter Andy Gill, who's been following today's development. But first, let's join our reporter Davinia Ramos, who's at Anfield for us tonight. The government announced its 10-year health plan yesterday with a major shift of care out of hospitals and into the community. That's been welcomed by many in the NHS, but the BBC has discovered that another part of that plan to remove money from some hospital trusts will leave part of the North West NHS £542 million poorer, and that's already leading to cuts. Here's our health correspondent, Jill Dummigan. Now, some more stories happening across the North West. A Lancashire rescue centre has stopped taking in new animals because of a lack of funds. The charity looks after 200 animals like this one, but says it no longer knows what the future holds. The man who designed some of the most famous Oasis album covers says their tour was the closest kept secret. Brian said he had no idea about it despite working with Noel last year. And Everton are spending £1 million on Goodison Park. They say it will give a new lease of life for the start of the Women's Super League season in September. You can find out more of those stories online or on the BBC News app. But you don't look ill. That's exactly what Amy Thompson from Worsley constantly heard when she was first diagnosed with MS. Over 2,500 people under the age of 35 have it, making it the most common disabling neurological condition among young adults. Amy said she felt alone when she was first diagnosed, so decided to start social media accounts to offer the support that she couldn't find. Amy shared her story with us. Oh, good for you, Amy. And from superheroes like her to supernovas, Professor Brian Cox is visiting schools and colleges in his hometown of Oldham to inspire pupils to... Right, onto sport. And just as the crisis at Morecambe FC seemed to be intensifying, the club's long-awaited takeover appears, Ian, to be back on.
It does, Kelly. A potentially positive end to a chaotic week.
Honestly, I have never come away from somewhere feeling so calm and serene. And if you too would like to feel as serene as I did, they've got a special performance of A Midsummer Night's Dream next Wednesday, and on the 19th, their garden party, which I hope to get to.
Does look very relaxing. They'll need the weather, though.
They certainly will need the weather, won't they? Good segue. Now, today, weather-wise, what have we had? Well, forecast.
Well, that's good to hear. It's a shame for those going to Lytham Festival tonight, isn't it?
Yes, if you remember last year, I was soaking wet through.
I do remember. A night in is on the cards.
It certainly is.
If you are staying in, I'll be back with a late bulletin. Hope to see you then.
Take care.